Good morning people, and welcome along to another one of my little videos. Will you find me on the A120 heading towards Wivenhoe on a Saturday morning. I'm going to meet up with a friend of mine called Greg, and for quite a long time I've threatened that I was going to go to Greg's house and put cameras on his bike. It's a rather special bike. Well, welcome back. We met up with Greg, we strapped a few cameras on him, and we're off down to Beccles. So come along for the ride. Now this was the guy that said to me when we were on his driveway that we were going to take it nice and easy. Yeah. Elmstead Market. Hey, it's nice around these parts, isn't it? There you go, look at that. How bumpy is that, and how well does his outfit handle the bumps? Really nice. Whoa! Nice one, sir. Trying to change my camera angles. Hopefully the small camera I've mounted pointing at Greg's hand is picking up his gear selector and his rear brake and his clutch. It's all done with his left hand, so hopefully we can actually see on the cameras what he's doing. I do believe we may have arrived. Sidecars don't do speed humps. Too many wheels. Hey, I can see the sign for it. Posh Pigs, we have arrived.
In case you're wondering how I get on, because everyone seems to think I get on and someone drives the outfit for me, we have a bit of that, a bit of that. And then, I like to get my leg over quite regularly.
Steady.
So, this is how we do get the leg over. That's that, and that is that.
Your chair gets locked in, doesn't it?
So I've got a little lock down here.
Right down the floor.
Basically, it's only there when I carry passengers and it stops the chair going backwards and forwards. I use a different strap if I've got a passenger, obviously. But that is that. Right, job done.
Job done.
Away we go.
Champion.
If I carry a passenger, this comes up off, pivots round and goes in there. So the passenger can sit there with his right hand on the bar.
Right.
And if we have an emergency stop, he doesn't get garroted with having that across him.
Okay, cool.
We just fall out the front and die instead that way.
Right, we'll stop and do a bit of a... You tell me all about it.
I'll tell you all about it, Bert.
Yeah. The bike, that is.
And that.
Yeah. How was breakfast?
Breakfast was very
brunch.
nice.
It was very nice, wasn't it?
Very nice.
I find it interesting to follow you, because obviously you brake at different points to where I would normally brake.
Well, sometimes I'm braking, you don't know it.
Exactly.
So I disconnect the switch, you see.
I did wonder.
With sidecars, you use the back more, or sometimes, especially if you're pushing on corners. And I disconnect the brake.
You're very smooth. I mean, left-handers, right-handers, you kind of go around them.
Yeah.
And when I ride my sidecar outfit, I kind of slow down for left-handers more. If Sally's in it, then.
Oh, you rarely ride singly though, don't you, on a sidecar?
Nah, pretty much. If I'm out on the sidecar, I have Sally on board. Yeah. It's Sally's chariot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, more would you really when you got that in the garage as well?
Well, yes. Yeah.
So, but yeah, my solo is It's out of action at the moment. Otherwise, obviously, I'd be on.
Obviously, of course. Yeah, of course.
But
how many of these have you built now?
this is number 4 now.
Number 4. So what did you start off with?
Started off with an old Yamaha Wasp.
Right.
Converted that and registered it for the road. And
it was a crosser.
yeah. Well, originally, but it had a XS650 engine in it, and they'd used the number plate off the old chassis.
Yeah.
So I did the same, shall we say? I won't elaborate anymore.
Okay.
But that was fine.
Moving on.
And that got sold to a gentleman in Scotland with 1 arm and 1 leg. God knows how he's going to ride it, but he's going to try it. And then I built my Ducati Monster outfit, which I'd had on the same road at the same time as the Yamaha. And they were both very nice, depending upon what roads you wanted to use. One was more suited to slower country lanes than Ducati was a bit more suited to a little bit faster. Yeah. But it still wasn't that comfortable above 65, 70. So then I got one of these. It was a toss-up between this 1150 GS, KTM 990 Supermoto, or one of these. And this just ticked all the boxes, really. We've got the earlier one version of this, which I had for 6 years. And then
it was a grey, wasn't it?
Grey one, Matt. Yeah. It was the SE, wasn't it?
Same chair?
Same chair, yeah. All colour matched, so this has been colour matched to this. But basically this wasn't a straight fit. The chassis isn't the same, despite what they tell you, but it was mostly the same. Yeah. And then colour matched it. This bike is so much better. It's got everything I need on it. It's got self-cancelling indicators, better brakes, cruise control.
It has got self-cancelling indicators.
Yeah, cruise control.
Because I hate them, as you've already established.
It's got lights that work.
Mine work.
No, these really work. Whereas the old one, there was like candles in brown bottles.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
Disgraceful. They
Prince of Darkness.
Yeah. And well, they weren't quite Joe Lucas, but yeah. Yeah. But this is brilliant. More power, better fuel consumption. Just every little box ticked. Gearbox is better, clutch is better. Single-sided swinging arm, which looks nicer on a sidecar.
Absolutely. Let's look at it.
Zoom in there. Of course, makes it even easier for wheel changes and that sort of thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's just all round.
And I glanced over it a second ago, but you did actually build this yourself.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people, we've been obviously to a few bike rallies, you and I, and someone will come across and go, "Cool, where'd you have that?" But
most people ask me, "Oh, isn't it great what they can do for you people these days?"
Really?
Yeah, I've had that a few times. Yeah. Then people say, "What's going on with them funny forks? What's that all about?"
Yeah, the funny forks are down here, leading links.
Explain the principle of leading link forks, but made those, made everything really.
Everything except the engine bars.
Yeah. Didn't make the engine bar. I came with him. I just left the right hand side on. Very handy for pulling it in and out of the garage as well.
Nice.
So yeah, it just works for me, this bike. It's a real nice bike.
Well, you were telling me what you did with these earlier. And no, this is not the most special thing in the world.
No, but it just gives you...
They're wing mirror deflectors.
They're car wing mirror wind deflectors.
Yeah.
And they're a couple of pounds on eBay. They do them in several different colours. And despite what anyone that rides a sidecar tell you, you're always better off with a steering damper. Had to make this one fit down here, Matt.
All right. I was up there. It's there. Okay. Sorry. Okay, it's neat.
There's no kit for these, so that all had to be made by my good self. And
while we're on the kind of beating your own drum and all that old malarkey, but okay, you've built a few of these, and that's special, and that's clever, and it's, I wouldn't be able to do it. You've actually built the GP-F2.
The Isle of Man Centre Championship winning machine.
Correct.
And the 2021 British Formula 2 Cup winning outfit in the hands of team #45.
Yeah.
Brilliant season. Lap records everywhere.
I've had the pleasure of following
them. Check out one of Mert's or many of Mert's videos for that. And that's my son, Isle of Man based.
Pain and Pain.
Yeah, what a team. He's had enough things I've built for him over the years, but it's probably the pinnacle so far. So, yeah, quite something out. We're very proud of that one. Might even include a few seconds footage of that.
Milliseconds.
Well,
I've done enough.
When we get home, I mean, well, exactly, yeah.
I've got enough on file.
Yeah, of course.
I'll knit a little bit in.
It's in the garage.
If Harry's lucky.
Yeah, well, exactly.
But did you chop that? Am I right in thinking that you chopped that? The nose?
Yeah, the front half, I swapped the front half with a friend of mine, and
Do run.
do run, and I let the indicator in and the running light on the front corner there.
Sexy. Factory, as your son would say.
Yeah, all factory. That's it really. I mean, it's just simple formula, platform to tie a chair on, and
yeah,
that's it. Away you go.
Right, I know I've already shown this on a previous video, but I'm going to show it again. I just think this is particularly neat. I just love the way it kind of completely encloses the wheel and just makes everything...
A little bit of a trademark of mine. I like to enclose the wheel like that.
Just looks neat, doesn't it? It's just tidy.
Yeah. It does help keep some of the muck and dirt spraying up as well.
Yeah.
So that does make
I know we did this
difference.
in a previous video as well. Sorry, move your hand.
Yeah.
In case the video camera, which is over there, we're trying to explain what's going on. So if you could explain what I point.
Well, basically, we've got your gear change is up and down.
Yep.
Electronic gear change, which is this cylinder down here. Oh, I can't quite get my leg out of the way.
I think it's pointing at it now.
Clictronic, freely available on the internet. Lots of amputees use them. A thumb brake, which is my own design.
So is that rear brake and sidecar wheel?
Rear brake and sidecar.
Right.
Yeah. It's just an ordinary front master cylinder that I've knocked a bracket up for to mount it underneath. And that's it. Everything else on the bike is standard motorcycle, you know. So only a left hand that does all the work. Going along, it's thumb or gears, end of. Cool. That's it. It's all quite simple.
I had a tough night last night. That's my excuse. I've just got a list of excuses.
But we just done a run at the Posh Pig at Beccles.
Posh Pig, and it was rather nice too.
Nice food. We've had a nice run back through the countryside, and you have some
picturesque,
beautiful sights like
nice backdrop.
Absolutely love it up in Suffolk. Norfolk, very underrated. Fantastic. Right, thanks for watching. I hope that's inspired one or two of you. Just because you end up in a wheelchair doesn't mean your life's over. It just means it's different. And go out there and have a go. So thanks again for watching. Cheerio for now.
And so brings us to the end of another video. Thanks ever so much for watching. I think Greg said it all in his little piece. Until next time, people, take care. Bye-bye.
Yeah, that was shit.